journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. He who asks a question is a fool for 5 minutes. He who does not ask a question remains a fool forever. To forget one's ancestors is to be a brook without a source, a tree without a root. A man who cannot tolerate small misfortunes can never accomplish great things. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Be not afraid of growing slowly, be afraid only of standing still. Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Patience is a bitter plant, but its fruit is sweet. One generation plants the trees, another gets the shade. Diligence is the path leading to happiness. When the winds of change blow, some people build walls, others build windmills. Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. A single conversation across the table with a wise man is worth a month's study of books. Better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. A smile will gain you 10 more years of life. An inch of time is an inch of gold, but you can't buy that inch of time with an inch of gold. The palest ink is better than the best memory. Opportunity knocks at the door only once. It is easy to open a shop, but hard to keep it open. Listening well is as powerful as talking well, and is also as essential to true conversation. A closed mouth catches no flies. A needle is not sharp at both ends. Great souls have wills, feeble ones have only wishes. He who sacrifices his conscience to ambition burns a picture to obtain the ashes. If you are patient in one moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Respect yourself and others will respect you. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. What you do not wish upon yourself, extend not to others. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. To see what is right and not do it is the want of courage. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. In a country badly governed, wealth is something to be ashamed of. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon and star. Study the past if you would define the future. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves. Virtue is not left to stand alone. He who practices it will have neighbor. When anger rises, think of the consequences. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it.